Hi everybody, Al Bernstein here for the Boxing Channel with another one of our features on major upcoming fights. And in this feature, we will talk about a heavyweight title matchup being held on American soil, which is rare. At the Galen Center in Southern California, in the Los Angeles area, we will see Bermane Stiverne take on Chris Arreola for the vacant WBC heavyweight title. Now this matchup is a rematch of a battle they already had. Stiverne won that one, but this time Chris Arreola, fighting in his home area of Southern California, thinks he can turn the tables. The 33-year-old Arreola has his second chance now to win a world title. Back in 2009, he fought Vitaly Klitschko. There was much anticipation around this match, many thinking that Arreola's power could be his ticket to victory over Klitschko, but instead, the flamboyant and trash-talking Arreola did better in the talking department than he did in the fighting department. He was stopped in the 10th round of this match. His conditioning was atrocious for the fight, as it has been in many of his fights, and it was a very disappointing performance. He has been in better condition in recent fights, like his last one, beating Seth Mitchell and knocking him out early. The question is, can he be in the kind of condition it takes to handle Stiverne, who in their first match broke his nose and controlled the fight throughout? The 35-year-old Stiverne is a transplant from Haiti via Canada and now living in Las Vegas. Comes in with a 23-1-1 record, and even though he is 35 years of age, he's been in few ring wars, and he feels he's a very fresh 35. Now, in his first match with Arreola, early in the bout, he broke Arreola's nose, also had him down early in the fight, and then Stiverne was able to control the pace with his jab and powerful right hands. Can he do it again in this one? Well, for that, we go to the keys to victory. For Stiverne, establishing the jab is all important. That was the punch that broke Arreola's nose. He's got a powerful jab that's more than just a rangefinder or a punch to control the action. It's a power punch. He wants to control the pace. Doesn't want a frenetic pace against Arreola where Arreola can throw lots of punches and make it a rough and tumble affair. Stiverne wants to drop that right hand in, which he can use as a very, very big power punch. As for Arreola, he's got to push Stiverne back. Stiverne doesn't fight well going backwards, and he's got to make it rough, get inside, be physical, perhaps make it a little bit on the dirty side. And I think the big power punch for Chris Arreola is going to be the left hook. He's got a good one, and it can be landed against Stiverne. So these two big men will go after this vacant world heavyweight title, the one vacated by Vitaly Klitschko. And the interesting thing about this fight is that it's being fought on American soil, and in Chris Arreola, an American citizen, going after it. And even Bermane Stiverne, who now resides in Las Vegas, considers himself kind of a standard bearer for American heavyweights. In either case, it should be a very, very good fight. Yes, they already had a fight, and yes, Stiverne won the first one. But I think most people feel that it's certainly conceivable that Arreola could turn the tables. He had several tough breaks in that fight, the broken nose early, and he was not in the kind of condition he should have been. Now, as Stiverne is quick to point out, that's not his problem, and that's on Chris Arreola. But in his last bout with Seth Mitchell, he and Henry Ramirez left Los Angeles and went elsewhere to train, and they've done so for this fight as well, where, as Arreola himself points out, there are no distractions, and I can actually make it to training on time and get my job done. It should be a very intriguing match. The other part of it that's fascinating is it's being televised on ESPN, on their main channel, and so it will have a chance to be seen by a large audience and a great cross-section of not only hardcore boxing fans, but also casual boxing fans. And most people seem to think that will be beneficial to the sport, especially if Arreola and Stiverne can create an interesting and exciting fight. Well, we will have full pre- and post-fight coverage on Saturday, May 10th of this fight between Chris Arreola and Bermane Stiverne.